Today's American Story with Bob Dotson took 4 years to complete. He's been following a family of students at the U.S. Naval Academy, a family that is making history. The mom is one of the first women to graduate, and her oldest children, twins, will graduate later today in the same place in the exact same moment 30 years later. And there's still one more.
Nobody wants to read the small print in dreams.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
How tough they can be. At the end of the freshman year at the U.S. Naval Academy, midshipmen must find a way to climb this 20-foot pillar, greased with goo. Sharon Hanley was one of the first women to try, back in 1977. She slithered to the top of Herndon Monument.
But I was pretty far up, and then all of a sudden I felt a hand on my ankle. And as I came down, I heard him say, no girls on Herndon.
Every woman up there?
Every time a woman tried to get up there, they would pull us off. Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Even though Congress had opened the military academies to women.
Why such resistance? The new law let them attend the Naval Academy, but barred them from serving on ships and planes during combat. The last barrier keeping women off submarines didn't fall till this spring. Back in '76, some complained if women weren't allowed to fight, they shouldn't be here.
Women cannot serve as combat officers, so I think it's a waste of a lot of money.
On induction day,
And you're going to fill out some papers there.
Sharon Hanley's platoon leader told her,
Well, I don't want women in my school, and it'll be my mission for the next year to make sure you are gone before I graduate. Is that clear?
he failed. Not only did Sharon become a naval officer, all of her children, Allison, Brett, and Matthew, earned a place at the academy. So did her husband, Tim. The Disher family is the first in American history to send everyone here.
What did you tell Allison before she headed off?
Things are much better, but it's still very difficult.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Not to worry. In this beefcake world,
Let's go, get up!
Allison is no patty melt.
You're all right, you're all right. Disher, pop right.
She's barely 5 feet tall,
Yeah, you go, girl.
but plays rugby. Back in '76, her mom was a cheerleader at the academy. The faculty insisted that Navy women replace co-eds from other colleges who traditionally made up the squad.
These gals had long hair and jewelry and nails and makeup, and you could date them.
Their replacements were booed.
They even threw cans of soda at us.
And now Allie is a commander of her company.
One of my proudest moments. Hey, good job. What we did is worth it.
See, she's right there.
Her tiny daughter now leads men who tower over her.
I found the tallest plebe and snuck up on him, and when he turned around, you saw his face of like, no one's here.
Yeah.
The class of 2010 started with a record number of women. Now nearly 20% of the Naval Academy.
Free haircuts that way. Especially for you, mister.
They lead a freshman class that includes the last of Sharon's kids.
I'm waiting on you, Mr. Disher. Sir, go.
Matthew waited a month before telling his family he would attend. His way of deflecting pressure.
Oh my God.
This is big glasses, man.
All the Disher kids survived the tightrope of expectation.
There's a lot to deal with growing up.
You gotta take that up the rope with you. So
Allison and Brett are graduating. He to the Marines, she to the Navy.
It's a very dangerous world out there, and what they've done is a noble thing.
Nobody reaches the top in this world because they are born tall or fast.
There's Brett.
Brett, look, Brett, Brett's up on top.
Many hands can push us down or pull us up.
There were boys that were just like, Allie, give me your hand, like, get up here.
And he pulled her up. And so for me, I mean, that story just speaks volumes.
The best and most beautiful things in this world cannot be seen or tasted. They are felt. For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, with an American story at the U.S. Naval Academy.
And later this morning, Vice President Biden will commission more than 1,000 new naval officers, including Allison and Brett Disher, at the Naval Academy commencement. And coming up next, one more song from the band One Republic. But first, this is Today on NBC.